just the quality of sprinters they have that are listed as freshmen. They have a lot of freshmen.
Interview, and you said it's refreshing seeing the freshmen here show out for San Jose State. How proud are you of this Spartans team right now? I mean, Speed City is showing out, my goodness.
Could be sub 21, making up the split on his teammate, who is also
I knew I had to be a different person,
really fast. So
I just wanted to, be different today. So.
Well, boy, were you different today. I mean, let's see here. You are just a freshman. You broke a San Jose State record, a championship record by 0.01 seconds, and
San Jose
an all-time
State
Mountain
Speed
West
City
record.
continues
What's your
to roll.
response to that?
the only one faster than him is Tarver, his teammate who runs second
Interview,
here.
you said it's refreshing seeing the freshmen here show out for San Jose State. How proud are you of this Spartans team right now? I mean, Speed City is showing out, my goodness.
Day one was just exciting because I've just had a lot of anxiousness to get this thing started. It's been a year now with the program, and I feel like once you've been with people for a year, they really start to just roll. They know your thought processes and your expectation, and then on top of that, we have all of our new people and new talent. So yesterday for me was just exciting. In terms of how it went, it was strong. I think that it's nice that we got some points on the board, but it also shows some of our weaknesses. So without question, we have to keep building so we can be a little bit stronger in things like the DMR. We had one score in the multi with some really good performances in the jumps and the hurdles. But I'd love to see us keep progressing there, but it was very strong, and it's uplifting to see the progress from 1 year ago. The big change is that now there's an expectation to score a lot of points, where last year it was more about scoring some points. Like, let's get some people to the final, let's see how far we can move our expectation up, because we were seated like between, I think we were seated last actually in both genders. So. And then we came in here to see how many steps up we could take. This year, that's not the case. Everybody here is expected to give an honest effort to make a final. So that's a huge difference. Now it's not about trying to score some points, it's about trying to score a heck of a lot of points and start to scare some people and even be in contention to win this whole thing. It's impossible for me to say specific names and people, because I'm very excited to see the returners that have really done a good job of adapting to our expectations and our training. Like, you're gonna see some of those people absolutely shine and elevate from what they were prior to the staff's arrival. At the same time, I'm super excited about all these freshmen and transfers that are new. They've now been with us for a few months. They do have very special ability, and most of them, the high schoolers in particular, I watched them all last year compete at the high school level, and I watched them rise to big competitions. Well, this is the biggest competition so far of this year. So I'm excited to see how they handle it and to see if and when they rise to the occasion, just like they did in high school or at their last school if they're a transfer.
Good afternoon from Albuquerque, New Mexico, inside the convention center here in downtown Albuquerque in the Duke City, the host venue of the 2023 Indoor Track and Field Mountain West Conference Championships, and a lot of fun to be had here on a gorgeous Friday. And it's a day that started yesterday on Thursday with some of the larger races and the field events, and now it's moving days, you would say, Adam Neal, along with Eric Schultz. Bridget Howard, she'll be along with us here shortly, but you mentioned that this is a day to set up for Championship Saturday tomorrow.
Yeah, moving day like Masters. This is the day where you run, get yourself in position as a team for the championship tomorrow. So although the team championship's not won today, it can definitely be lost if you don't get through to the finals tomorrow.
We had some of the distance runs yesterday that came down to the very finish on a wall-to-wall finish on some of them. We expect a lot of big finishes today, and it all starts with the women's mile run, followed by the men's mile run as we take a look at our schedule.
Yeah, yesterday was an exciting day with some all 4 races on the track were very close. Today I expect a lot more strategic racing, just getting themselves through the finals and making sure. I don't see a lot of people trying to go for the national marks or conference championships because they can't be won today, but it is definitely one of those things where today matters a lot.
Also, a lot of the field events heating up right now. You can catch those on separate streams right here on the Mountain West Network, but we will fill you in on some of the results and live look-ins. We start the track events for the afternoon.
The last flip, down and back like you're trying to break the fucking board. Punch that thing. You let it out a little bit, and that's why you scratch.
So Ashmu Reed currently stands in 3rd. It's the men's long jump
There you
final.
go. There you go.
And here comes Reed. How about that? 7.82. That'll put him firmly in 2nd place now.
Right behind Jake Berkey, who's up next.
It's got to be at least a 7.69 to jump back over Lukish.
Tiebreaker goes to the next best jump, so you are correct in that.
And this is the men's weight throw. That in 3rd was Garrett Taminga. 2nd place from San Jose State, Bryson Smith. And there's your winner from Air Force Academy, the Falcon, Jarrett Preet, through a 19.86 meter toss to win it. Flex it up, gentlemen. Your champion. Constance O'Neill is a freshman from San Jose State. And Moss, a senior out of UNLV, to complete the heat. Here we go. This could be a good mark for
Wow,
Berkey.
huge jump.
This is going to be a monster mark.
Every millimeter of the board. 7. And according to our own Bridget Howard, that is a Mountain West record.
It's a Jamu Reed.
Not a bad jump, but not what he needed to overtake.
Let's see, 7.75. Very close, wasn't he? In 2nd place out of San Jose State, as Moo Reed with a 7.82. And how about Jake Berkeley out of the University of New Mexico? He's your champ.
Well, I felt very welcomed by everyone. You know, I was in school in Philly, and coming to the West Coast was just an entirely different experience and different vibe, and everyone was so welcoming on the team. And then, you know, just training here and, you know, being a part of an environment like this is very competitive for me, so it's pushed me a lot. So I'm excited to, you know, compete right now because it's going to be my last indoor season.
Right.
Like, I feel like I can't even jump. Like, none of these are jumps. The last one was just paper.
Just keep coming, right? Keep everything smooth, though. You feel me? Yeah, keep everything smooth, okay? Keep everything smooth, stay hot, okay? You're in a good spot.
Any of the competition?
Nah, I don't need no more approaches in between. Like, in between, we chilling.
Anything on the competition level we could actually do to stay?
Nah, I think just keep it with, like, high knees. Just every once in a while, just, you know what I'm saying? If you want a straight leg bound, cool, just so you're feeling that. But as of right now, if you were like, I'm gonna do some more drills, pick like 2 and spread them joints out and just execute the drill, okay?
to this point has been amazing. I feel like I've dealt with, I guess, a lack of self-confidence that I haven't experienced in a while, just trying to learn so much and change my form from double arm to single arm, and just a lot of stuff goes into triple jump. So it's been definitely a learning curve.
Iron, sharpens iron. It's really not a good spot.
All right, so are we icing the finals again? This is what they keep doing this to the women. You notice how earlier they started the men they had 10 minutes.
The women are
just sitting.
I feel like any type of environment like this applies pressure. And like Tiana said yesterday, physics doesn't give a fuck about your feelings or anything like that. So I'm ready to just go out. I'm not nervous or nothing. I've been here before. So yeah, I feel like my indoor season has been decent, but it's like the tip of the iceberg type thing, Definitely have a lot more in the tank, and I'm excited to showcase that this weekend. Well, today I'm looking to score today and tomorrow in both events, and hopefully place for nationals.
Well, that's a big-time run on the bottom by James. Charlize James, a freshman. Great start. That's Davis in lane 5, and yes, it is going to be Davis with a strong run.
Good start for Shorter.
Shorter, can she hold on? Omar Rodian, does she finish strong though and take it over there in the end? I think she did. Yep, Omar Rodian just at the end with an 8.78. Didn't get out of the block really well, did she?
No, here on the replay you can
Fireman
see
finishing second, followed by Shorter. First of the two heats underway. And look at that. A strong run from Waters.
Amelia, you set a new PR today with your second jump of 6:48. Big smile on your face. You had a great reaction after that jump. What was going through your head as you were getting ready there?
I guess I was kind of surprised. I felt really good in the warm-up and all the past week coming up to here, but I didn't really think that I could jump that far. It's a really big PR. But I've had a really good year of training and everything kind of to come here and perform in both long and triple jump. So it felt really nice.
That jump of 6:48 puts you right now tied at 7th nationally. How exciting is that for you to cap off your Mountain West year with that jump?
It's very cool. My primary event is the triple jump, so I've been focusing very hard on that. So this is a very nice bonus going into nationals in a few weeks, which is very cool.
You're the first Spartan since 2018 to win the long jump event. How special is that for you to represent San Jose State in that way?
It's very special. This team that we have and the coaching staff is amazing, and we work very hard, everyone. So to be part of it and to be able to succeed is very cool.
Amelia, congratulations.
Thank you.
The men did well, considering the fact that all three guys are freshmen. To make the gains that, Ajamu, the best of the three, made. The other two are primarily sprinters. So the objective was to try to get them on the board. That didn't really go to plan as well. So Ajamu made, the final. He PR'd, but still finished where he was on the form chart. So I can't ask him for anything else. He PB'd and has got really, really big jumps. So that's where the men kind of fell. We were hoping that Cam would get into the final. He was the first person out. So that messed up our plan a little bit, but they got the 60 coming, those two guys that didn't make the finals. So maybe it was a positive thing that they did make the finals, but we'll see.
So 8 prelims here on the women's 400 meter. And lane 4, the junior from San Jose State, Sarah Mosteller. And in lane 6, a junior from San Diego State, Sydney Bentley.
My name is Sydney Bentley, and I run the 400 and the 200, and I'm a transfer from San Jose State to San Diego State. So since I transferred, it's honestly been like a surreal experience. Like it happened so fast, but I really felt like at home since day one. My new team is amazing. Everything's amazing. Yeah, pretty much.
Off we go on the first of 2 laps to the 400. Costello has made her mark already. She's going to come to the lead as they merge for the final lap.
The best part about the top 8 times, nobody's coasting or trying to be.
It's Costello out of Nevada going to win the heat.
I'm really not the biggest fan of indoors, just because with the whole bank track and everything, the 2 laps. But this year I'm starting to love it. I guess I've started to love it now that I've learned how to run it correctly. So I'm honestly just really excited. I've been working really hard, so I kind of just want to see how much better I can do this year. Hopefully get on the podium for first place in the 400 and the 4x4. The competition is pretty good this year in the 400, so I'm just excited to get out there and compete.
Tight here on positioning, isn't it? I think Pipion may have done it. Indeed she did. Johnson was trying to make that push on the inside.
A little jostling.
Oh. Never want to see it going down.
Went down really hard.
I think that was when you waterfall. As coming in to finish is Pipion.
Good start for Bean. She's already made up the stagger on lane 6. Calmer from Nevada has now been passed as well by Bean. Bean comes in the fastest time by over a second and a half, so not shocking that she's first to the brake line. So she's going to have to run almost a season's best to move on to finals tomorrow.
Remember, she has to be a 56.05 to make it into that top 8. And she is going to win this heat, but it's all about the time. Kalma behind her. Let's see, Alyssa Bean. Oh, look at that time. As Kalma finishing second, but that will put her in.
That's actually the fastest time of the day with a 53.69.
That is so big time.
My name is Alyssa Bean. I'm a psychology major. I'm also a freshman. I am a sprinter. I specialize in the 400 and 200 and relays. I actually really didn't know what to expect. I committed really early. I was part of like the first signing 9. So I actually didn't know what to expect. I talked to the coaches a lot and they gave me a lot of faith and they seemed very passionate about the project. They were trying to with rebuilding San Jose's track team and living up to its legacy. And I think they're doing that really well and I'm happy to be a part of that. And it's been shown these last couple weeks just through indoor meets and I can't wait to see how outdoor goes.
Really good start for O'Brien, but Cox also got off to a really good start. He's got O'Brien to chase.
And it is O'Brien.
O'Brien definitely took a direct path to the start-finish line.
Didn't he? A little cutoff there.
Not too worried about anyone else behind him.
O'Brien in the last 50 meters now, leading the show. And then Walker, O'Brien on a strong run.
I'm Jeremiah Walker. Everybody knows me as either Jay or Jay Flash. I'm basically just a sprinter. Like literally I can run anything, 1, 2, 4, 4x4, literally anything. Probably a little bit of the 8, not too much of the 8. Some of the obstacles, really, to be honest, a lot of obstacles, you know, outdoors. I mean, not outdoors, indoors, my fault. Indoors, because, you know, it's been kind of hard. I'm not an indoor person, you know, I'm from California, so they really ain't got an indoor track. So, you know, it's kind of hard, you know, to learn how to run indoors, because me, I would say I have speed, but indoors ain't just about speed, it's about skill. So I'm trying to come out here and also develop just my, well, not just my speed, but also my skill. Because, you know, skill could play a big part of track and field, but also speed plays another part. So coming out here trying to learn how to run indoor it's a tough obstacle to, you know, conquer. Because, you know, a lot of people really can't really run indoor because, you know, they either only have the proper training or like us, you know, they don't got a track to really train at. So really the biggest obstacle is indoor.
And lane 4, the University of New Mexico, the freshman Brody Young with a great time, 46.65. And lane 5, that's Jaden Smith, the freshman from San Jose State. His time, we move in to the second lap. But how about that Young has been sheltered off in that second spot?
Yeah, he's definitely had the worst lane assignment in lane 4, but it gave him people to chase. Smith actually got off to a really good start, but surprising because he's right in front of us and we saw the block slip a little bit. So,
well, here comes Young cruising through here, and he picked it up in the last 50 meters. And Young, yeah, a lot of runners here in the 400 for the University of New Mexico, and a jock for position here. Thought Williamson did a really good job of fending that off. In fact, made it a longer stride there.
Williamson is a very tall man, and it's hard to run some of these curves indoors. You can see how relaxed he is compared to Coates. Coates is straining, and Williamson's just kind of coasting, so we'll see how it plays out here at the end.
Well, the last finish, and it is Coates and then Williamson. Looked like Williamson died off a little bit there, didn't he? Watson up top, apologize. Watson up top on lane 1. Lane 7 is Jaden Moore on the near side. Watch out for Watson up top, Moore, and she put it on a new gear, didn't she?
Really, really good start for Moore. Watson got out strong too, but you could just see the power that Moore had down the stretch.
Second heat, 60 meters. Looks like a tight one, and I think Burkhardt did indeed win in the end. Dyer was pushing. Finishing strong there. Look at that start from Boston. What a run for him.
Wow.
Well, there is Johnson at the bottom of the screen. And Johnson,
and
I think that's the best time of the Mountain West this season.
It is, and he got out to a good start and never even looked back.
We go. First of the 3 prelims, first lap here. And the women's 800 meter. Should win the heat in advance. Senegal, though, will get a good time here. And like you said, most likely a time like that. Coming up on the outside. And tight. I think Wyatt Evans just got him, but Killian made a play at it.
Really good start from McCullough from San Jose State, already making up the stagger on Sproles.
Watson and McCullough. Watson's going to hang on. Remember, this is based all off time, so winning your heat doesn't.
Anita got out so strong, makes up the stagger in the first like 10 steps.
You would imagine that time, no problem, going to get her to the finals. Just the 200, one lap around with heat.
Tiana just now saw Spencer on her shoulder.
Look at this kick from Holmes at the end. And that's a great run for her, just edging out Spencer. Being caught by Moore now.
It's so hard being in lane 6, you're running on your own. And you don't even know they're going to pass you till they've already passed you.
How about this from Jada Moore? Demasra is trailing behind, and look at this. Comes strolling in. There's Alyssa B with a big mark. It's a 23.73 for Bean.
Put her 4th currently, right ahead of her teammate Gabrielle Spencer.
It's her best mark. Raymond finished with a 24.48.
Talked a little bit.
Foot's going to win this one. And it was stellar.
Wow.
And that's That's going to put her in. Wow, look at that.
She ran the best time of the day in the last heat of the day. There's Walker, another freshman from San Jose State.
Walker with a nice time. How about this? 21:08 for Walker.
It's a PR by almost Tarver's out to an unbelievable start, making up the split on his teammate who is also really fast. So this could be sub 21.
And there's the big finish. It is a sub 21. There's Arud, and look at him. Gonna win this one actually. A strong start up top for Nordman.
Need to run a 21:39 or better to get into the finals.
Look at Coates. He's made the stagger down. And it's Coates from San Jose State.
Looks like Coach ran a 21:15, so he will make it.
He will.
And that's it. So San Jose State will have 4 in the finals.
Almost guaranteeing you heavy points there, huh?
Yeah, between the, and they're a lot of them. I think they're all freshmen, which is just unbelievable.
Hey, much better from an approach rhythm standpoint, right? More vert, right? Can you feel it happening now? If it's happening at speed, just imagine what happens if you're able to boom that takeoff the same way and keep it vertical, okay? Give me a little more rise time, right? Even if it's just a little more, I'm happy with that, but you got a chance at the next bar for sure, okay? Great approach, more vert, cool? You kind of sat through it because it felt weird. Now, don't decelerate to take off. Take off the same way, but stay big, right? Hey, you know who Tony the Tiger is?
Huh?
You know who Tony the Tiger is?
I know the Tiger Man.
Have you ever had Frosted Flakes?
Yeah? Oh, Tiger.
They're great, right? Like up. Okay? That was a pretty good approach, but trust it. Aggressive in the curve, boom the takeoff, just like that. Okay? Hey, hips on top of the ceiling. Okay? Hey, quite a bit. You feel that in the turn? Yeah, in the curve, we cut it quite a bit. Now you jump through your hips, so we get away with it, right? So just do a little bit better job of working through that curve. Be patient. That's really nice, but just make sure that we put the transition together. I don't. Savannah. Well, once. Come on, Hazel. Open, 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 up, up. Yeah, stay on the curve. Feeling a little bit odd, you boom the takeoff, but you didn't get around. Does that make sense? Like you got to still get this hip around. It's a little behind, and that's why. Does that make sense? Okay, so just keep pushing your hip through that curve. Okay.